All right, this is Jeff Zimmerman with FightNews.com. I'm with one of the hottest young fighters in all of boxing, Vergil Ortiz Jr. How you doing, Vergil?
I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing well.
That's good.
We got another big fight back here in your hometown,
Yep.
this time in Frisco, just outside of Dallas. How does that feel?
It feels great. You know, I love fighting in front of my family, all the fans over here in Dallas. It feels good. It's a privilege.
Now, you started out, hot. Every fight you get in, you knock them out. They line them up, you knock them out. What is it going to be like going in there with Mean Machine?
Well, I really couldn't tell you because I'm not in there yet, but it's going to be one of those fights that it's going to be action-packed, explosive. It's going to be an exciting fight, and I can't wait.
Now, you had talked about not coming into your last fight against Mo Hooker, no excuses. You came in, and then afterwards you revealed that you're about 70% for that fight due to COVID.
Yeah.
This fight, it sounds like everything has gone smoothly.
Everything's good, yeah.
What was it like going into that fight? Did you ever think about maybe canceling it? Did that ever cross you and your team's mind?
We did, and it probably would have been the most logical because, just the way I was feeling and how camp went, I barely sparred, that probably would have been the most logical thing to do to cancel the fight, but I didn't want to. I just didn't want to, and I wanted to go through with it. I was already at camp. I already went through the whole COVID thing. I worked my ass off, and I wasn't about to just go back home after all that. So we went ahead and did it.
Were you satisfied with your performance that night?
If I didn't have COVID, then no. But with the circumstances and how I was feeling and everything, how camp went, I think I did okay.
Now, you got out of that fight. Obviously, Mo Hooker, being from Dallas as well, former world champion. It was a great step up. There was talks about you fighting Crawford after that fight. He was in attendance. Are you good with getting Mean Machine and then getting to Crawford next?
Yeah, that'd be a good thing. But you never know. Crawford he's in line to fight Porter. The champs are fighting each other too, Ugas and Pacquiao. So it's gonna be kind of hard to secure one of those big fights next. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. Boxing changes all the time, so we don't know.
Right, and speaking about Ugas Pacquiao, obviously Earl Spence Jr. You guys grew up in the same gym, obviously at different times, but he got that eye injury. What was your first reaction when you heard that?
Well, it sucks. That's a very serious eye injury that can lead to permanent blindness. Some people don't realize that. So I wish him a speedy recovery.
Now for this fight, it's a little bit unique. You got your dad always in your corner with you, but there's another big fight going up a few hours away in Tulsa with Joshua Franco, and Robert Garcia is out there. How was that decision made to have your dad here and Robert up there?
It really wasn't that big of a decision for me. I feel like it was the most logical one. I have my dad all the time. He's been in my corner since I was 5 years old. Josh, definitely, I would have told Robert to go with Josh. Josh needs Robert. And, it's okay. I have my dad. Josh has Robert. And I think that's the way it should go.
Did you have any input in that? Or didn't it even come to that decision?
But if they asked for my input, it would have been the same thing. I would have agreed 100%.
Now, Vergil, you're a level-headed guy. You kind of are very grounded. Everyone's got high praise on you. One of the top, as I mentioned, one of the top hottest fighters in all of boxing. But you're probably your biggest critic. And you're considered top 10 welterweight at this point. What parts of your game do you feel that you need to work on the most?
Oh, I don't want to say too much about that. There's always room for improvement. I don't know. Nothing I want to say on camera, really.
You feel like your all-around game though is good for anyone?
Honestly, I do feel like it. I'm pretty good at just adjusting when I need to any style.
And if everything goes well Saturday night against Mean Machine, are you hoping to be in a title fight your next fight?
Oh yeah, hopefully.
All right, this is Jeff Zimmerman from FightNews.com with Vergil Ortiz Jr. Don't miss his fight Saturday night on DAZN against the Mean Machine. Vergil, best of luck Saturday.
Thank you.